How you guys doing?
Good, bro.
What's good?
Here's this, bro.
It's good. So, how you guys been?
I've been doing good, man.
Vibing, doing our thing, bro.
So where y'all from?
I'm from Topeka.
Topeka.
Just Olathe.
Olathe, so
Olathe.
this is Young E,
Yep.
Young E, and then
Little K.
Lil K. So alright, just making sure that.
Yeah,
So dang, it's crazy. We shoot a lot of podcasts with music artists, and I think it's crazy how every time we shoot one, it's like everyone's different on how they make their music, come up with their music, or how they are as an artist.
For sure.
So what do you guys would say? What's your type of music or type of music you listen to?
Well, if y'all listen to Juice WRLD, Triple X Tentacion, I could compare it to Kid Laroi. I'm a vibrational artist. I talk about like deep, meaningful stuff about life, things that you go through as a person, relationship problems, and addictions is my main subjects that I speak on.
That's what's up. So, what I do usually is just, once I hear the beat, I just go with the vibe of the beat.
Yeah.
So it could be on some R&B stuff, or it could just be like chill, or just like the song I was playing before, just
Whatever
straight,
you're
like,
feeling at the
yeah,
moment as your beat?
whatever. Yeah, pretty much just like that. Whatever I'm feeling is what's gonna come out.
Yeah. You seem like a pretty Floyd, like you said, like a R&B type. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang, that's crazy. How long you guys been in the industry?
Since I know y'all know Mikhail, so whenever it was, I think 2 years ago,
2 years.
when we was living in the same place, we was making music there. So I'd say, I mean, I've been doing music, but not like actually making it until I started making the music with Mikhail and then putting it out. So I'd say now just like 2 or 3 years.
2, 3 years.
2 or 3 years, yeah.
What about you?
I would say that I would making music for around the same time, but like for artist growth wise and like actually being serious about it, I would say like a year I've been going to like professional studios and like trying to actually make craft out of my music instead of just making songs just cause.
Cause I was gonna say, cause didn't you? I remember Emerson used to go to your house and you had like a setup. You remember that?
Yeah, some
so I
jazz
knew
setup.
from school. Yeah.
Yeah. I know this man. We met in English class, right? I don't know exactly how we like chopped up, and I ended up in your house that same day, I think.
Connor Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't even really for real like on music right about that time. I started getting into it near that summer.
Okay. Yeah. I got a quick question. Has your guys' music ever gotten you guys bitches? Like, has a girl ever like been like, oh my god, I heard your song, or like somebody like I've seen you on somebody's story.
So you came and you filmed us at the Roxy doing music video, doing shows.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, go ahead.
So out there, I've gotten girls to add me on Snapchat and like girls to like be hella super flirtatious. But of course,
the first one we went to.
I went to more than one, but that one probably not so much because I was still going through like my little like awkwardness of being on stage and shit like that. But other than that, like once you start getting the vibe on it and like just be like whatever, I'm just gonna fucking perform.
Yeah.
That's when I could say that I definitely had some girls, probably just because I was an artist type of thing.
Okay.
But
that's dope.
What about you?
What about you, bro?
Getting females like that off the music. Well, I got a girl first of all, so.
Okay.
I mean, let's leave them out of that. Let's leave them out of that part of the topic.
She definitely messes with the music, so I'd say she messed with it. Then I'm saying it. But yeah. Getting them, nah, I ain't gonna get them. But if you like the music, run up the play. Hey, that's all good with me.
Gotcha. What's crazy is that day that we went to the Roxy, the first one we went to, that actually helped me. Like pretty much, I think everyone that I met that day has been on the podcast. It's weird because I met Ike there, I met Juice there, Rare Juice, Mikhail.
Mikhail was gonna be with me today, but he had work. He got scheduled super duper late. He planned on it yesterday. We planned on it. I was gonna pick him up, and it was gonna be like a little trio because we're Young English. He's Young E, Mikhail, Little K.
You said what? Young English?
That's like the label that we're gonna be working on.
You want to talk more about that?
Is it like you? Oh, sorry. Yeah,
go ahead.
There's more people that are a part of it. What's that other dude's name?
Yeah, we got. So Mikhail been recruiting, man. He's been recruiting hard. So let's see.
Is he like the leader, or like the recruiter?
I'd say definitely lead recruiter and stuff like that. Just because he finds talent pretty easily in people, or people aren't even at that level. He could probably take them there. because he just got the
He does
the
poetry
mindset
classes.
to do it. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
He does poetry classes at what school is that?
That's Northwest.
He does poetry classes at Northwest. So
That's
he's really
crazy.
good at, if he thinks that you're talented or he thinks that you could do something, like if you rap to him one time or something,
Mhm.
he'll give you these tips here and there to grow.
For sure.
He made me more confident with my music because
Yeah.
at first I was kind of just behind the mic, being able to put bars together and like
Yeah.
fluidly do my thing,
Mhm.
but I didn't have my voice, like I didn't use my chest when I spoke.
Okay.
And he kind of woke me up to that idea. And I think you heard "Promise Me," my song "Promise Me,"
Mhm.
"Moon and Stars," those
Yeah.
songs.
No, I noticed once you started hanging out with him more, you started like posting more. New sound.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no.
yeah.
He helped me find myself for sure in the music
Exactly.
industry.
What was your question?
I was gonna say no. Well, I was just gonna ask like, what are you guys, your guys' plan within that group? Is there like something you guys have in mind, or is it just like, oh, we're just gonna get together and?
So basically, there's multiple websites that you can go through to start a label without actually, being like part of Rock Nation or some actual big label. You can use a promoter to put your music on Apple Music and Spotify. Instead of doing that for a single person, you can get a bundle deal to where it's like $100 a year or something like that, and you can get up to 50 people to get on Apple Music under one label. So what our plan is me and Mikkel have been chopping it up. I'm either moving to Las Vegas with one of my friends out there, or I'm moving in with Mikkel mid-ish summer. And when that happens, we're going to put that as a plan. We're actually going to put that in Ignition and gonna get his music, my music, whoever else. There's so many people part of Young English that I can't even actually start to name.
Mhm.
But we're gonna start getting our music on Spotify, Apple Music, other things that aren't like, I don't even know of other, just the main platforms pretty much off of SoundCloud, because that generation's kind of ended. Now it's like TikTok. A part of the deal is that you can actually get sounds on TikTok, like your music sounds. So that's what we're looking forward to most probably.
Yeah, 'cause what's trending.
Exactly.
You gotta go with the flow.
Not that I want to be considered a TikTok artist. I'd rather be a SoundCloud artist. But if that's what we got to do to get where we want to be, then that's what the procedure will take for sure.
What about you? Do you like the format and stuff? Like, what do you see? Do you see yourself growing within this group, or
Oh, for
or
sure.
benefits within the group? Yeah.
I say, yeah, definitely. There's me, Mikhail. Just like the close friend group we got right now. Not like including all of Young English, but just like me, Mikhail, Lil K. What's his name? He just made a song with Mikhail. Or Austin, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zim.
Yeah, Zim. Yeah, I couldn't remember his rap name. But yeah, I say as soon as we get our heads together, move out, maybe if they moving in together or whatever, we get the studio all set up. After that, once we have all the flow, like the flow of things where we all know what we can make, like different stuff, it's just gonna blow from there. So I literally think Young English is just like, for how many people we got that people don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And if they think our shit is cool right now and not even hearing the rest, we're just basically like underground music right now. Not like underground, just like once you hear the rest of our shit, it's just gonna be, well, where the hell were these guys at the whole time? Like,
It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be vicious.
hell,
I'm just waiting on it.
How do you manage having a girl and doing all this?
shoot. In the beginning, I say, well, luckily, like when I was first starting off, like with Mikhail and all that, she would just, since it was at his house, she would just be chilling whenever we were just making
So
it.
she's hella supportive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I even had her hop on one of the songs.
Oh, for real?
We had made a
She can
song.
sing?
She can sing, even though she don't want to claim that she can, or maybe she's too embarrassed to do it. But I had her on one of the songs that I made like 3 or 4 months ago, and Mikhail had mixed it up and everything. We're just like, yeah, we might have to add you as well. But nah, so
on that label.
yeah, but nah, it's pretty easy. It's chill.
And that's good.
She fucks with everything, so.
Is there anything that's hard about it? Hard about it, or?
I would just say, like those overnight sessions or whatever.
You got her working double shifts.
Huh?
You got her working double shifts to pursue your career.
Oh no!
So you ain't gotta work.
No, I'm talking about like she'll be at the crib.
No, I was just kidding. It's like a meme. You know, have you seen those memes?
The what?
Like SoundCloud rappers make their girl work double shifts so
Oh,
they
nah.
don't gotta work, so they can focus on their careers.
Hey, send me the link. No, I'm playing. But nah, so it's just basically the only tough thing is if she's tired or whatever, she's already back at the house.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
in the studio.
you're able to manage time. She's not because okay. So the reason I asked that question is because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of girls are like draining or like they don't give you time to. They always want to hang. They always want to take your time. They're like, nah, why don't you just stay home or let's go somewhere out instead of
Or
you
like
doing
you're
your
always
thing.
out. You're not giving me attention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just say how you
Is she
do
like one of
that
those
is,
types or no?
nah, not really. I mean, it just depends.
Okay.
But usually, most of the time, she'll just be with me there. If not, it's probably late.
Okay.
Obviously, she's gonna hit the phone like, "Where are you located?"
Like no, you good. What about you?
Drop
You
me
ain't got
thirst.
no girl? Nothing.
I've been solo dolo, bro. I've been like, I invited you to that one party. I just been really partying, to be honest with
Bro.
you. Just partying.
No girls.
Getting lit.
You telling me you haven't busted a nut these 3 years?
You asked me if I had a girl. That
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
mean I'm not
okay,
busting
okay,
nuts.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay.
But
Sorry.
Makes sense.
other than that, promoting, getting connections is really my main obligations at these point in time.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to I'm probably going to be sending the link to this podcast to my homie Cole,
Okay.
streamer. You guys can find him on Twitch at Cole Lep. He's a big inspiration too because he's on the daily grind of Twitch streaming. He's got a big platform over there on his side, so I appreciate him. But like deadass, all I do is just promote my shit, find connections. Shout out to Mikkel because he's really good at connecting with other music artists. But other than that, like I don't really even look to have a girl right now. I would rather have the bread first and then the money, and then the female can come after that once I'm comfortable. Because you gotta love yourself and love the position that you're in before you can love somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's facts.
But you brought up promotion. How do you guys manage that? Like, or what have you guys learned throughout the years? Because I know promotion, like, to many people, it could be like, oh, I'm just going to put my music out there here and there. But when I think of promotion, I think of it being consistent. So, are you guys consistent with that? Or what platforms do you guys promote? Or what ways do you guys promote?
Promotion falls under the same guidelines of connections. So what I do is like I'll post a song on my Snapchat story and I'll have another music artist swipe up and give me their opinions and we'll chop it up real quick and then we'll talk about making a song together. So I can shout out Secluded. Secluded's another guy that I chop it up with here and there, but we haven't made a song together. But if I post a song, he'll screenshot it, post it on his, and get his people that listen to him to come over to me.
Yeah.
That's like a way of promotion. Like a shout out Nate the Great.
Facts.
There's so many other people that I can also try to like mention as well, but that's one of the procedures that I take. Also, not that TikTok's been working the greatest recently, just because we don't have the name yet. It's gonna come, but TikTok, posting videos of yourself, maybe freestyling on TikTok or previewing a song that you dropped, stuff like that is definitely a great promoter. But other than that, really, it's just Snapchat. Hoping that the people that I went to school with or anybody that added me from my music just swipes up and gives it a listen. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. What about
Straight
you?
social media. Yeah, I'd say before, a little bit ago, we was at the mall handing out CDs. So, I mean, that works because face-to-face contact and it's getting less of a chance of getting turned down.
Yeah.
Right there, you're just like, damn, do I really want to not take it? But no peer pressure type stuff. But besides that, I just have to say straight social media, Snapchat, TikTok, of course, Instagram, anything like that. So just one of your brothers post something, repost it, share it. So just spreading it like that. This is basically like, what is it? Like word of mouth, but just like through social media.
I think that's hard too, right? Because sometimes we be like giving people our stuff, or like whether that's your YouTube or like the channel here, and not a lot of people sometimes are kind of like, oh, okay, they screenshot, but then
We talk about this all the time. It's weird. Here in KC, like, it should be like, I mean, for all the people that you should know, you should help each other, exactly how it should be, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Like, let's say you send it, like, how I'll do with the podcast, I'll send it to every one of my Snapchat people that I have added, and then only, like, a few will actually, like, repost it and stuff, and it's weird. It's like, free. You could, like, just to help someone out.
Something that I can say on that is we can use two famous music artists for an example. There's a music artist named Juice WRLD. There's a music artist named Triple X Tentacion. You notice that their stuff was going platinum before they passed away, but once they passed away, people showed more love. So I take it in consideration of people aren't here for you until you're already you already got 1 million followers on YouTube and your
Yeah.
podcasts are blowing up. Then they're gonna want to start showing up and being like, yeah, bro, remember me? Like I knew you. This.
Yeah.
That's why I'm secluded with my friend group. I fuck with E. I fuck with Mikkel, Tony, you, obviously. We don't really know each other like that, but I
Yeah.
fuck with you as well.
I remember, yeah, but back.
And besides that, like I really don't be letting new people in like that. And old people that would randomly hit me up and be like, yo, that song is hard or whatever, I'd just be like, thanks, appreciate it. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't even post it on your story, but I appreciate it, whatever. But first say, that's all I can really put on that, is that people ain't really there unless you're already where you want to be. You know what I mean? It's going to be too late for some people.
Yeah.
Unless you're a real one, then you will. Like, I'm pretty sure you post what he
Mhm.
has
Yeah.
posted, stuff like that. That's always good to have those connections. And that's why I said that's like one of the biggest things in building is promoting and connecting with new people. Find new YouTubers. You found that one music artist in KC area that you do music videos for here and there. Forgot what his name is, to be honest
Ike?
with you. Ike, yeah. Ike Suave or something like that. That's a good connection to have.
Suave.
Suave. Yeah, that's a good connection to have because,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. Simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because sometimes it'd be the people who you're not even super close with that are willing to post it sometimes. too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest.
That's why I think not like the closest people to you, but just like people that you would think you had some trust in
Mhm.
or whatever. So if they see you doing better than them or think they're gonna
Bro.
be behind you at some point, they might say your shit's cold to you, but if they don't share it or anything, it's just like,
It's like,
okay, I got the memo. Like you really
Yeah.
don't want to see me be great like that.
yeah.
Exactly.
As long as like if you not go or if they not going up with you, then they think, well, if he ain't going up with me, then I ain't trying to support him
Mhm.
or her. It don't matter.
Exactly. We trying to be that change, to be honest. That's why we started this podcast. It's called Come Up Vibe, as you can tell. We're just trying to help, because there's a lot of people who are kind of like greedy like that, or like don't want to support each other or be up unless they're up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just trying to bring every like artist or like someone who's doing something for themselves in here and just get them like promotion. So we're gonna obviously put your links down below and stuff.
Please
And help you guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow them. Yeah, make sure you guys
Yeah.
follow them.
Because thing is that even you guys, as you guys are like if you guys repost this and you guys go to our YouTube and you're like, oh, that's another artist, and you've probably never even heard about them, like now you can connect with them or we can give you their
Oh,
connection
facts.
or whatever. So it's
sure.
connection to connection and then promotion to promotion.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You know what I thought of right now?
Ooh.
We should make a Discord with like everyone that we've had on, and also
That'd be
people who
cool.
watch
For
people
real.
who watch the podcast, and then like it's a whole like network.
yeah,
It's like Come Up Network,
yeah.
or like
Like Discord,
that's a come up
yeah.
vibe.
and we have everyone. Like we have you guys, we have all the people that's been on, and it's just people who are actually like cool.
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure everyone that's been on the podcast is cool enough to share each other's
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
and it's working towards something. So we should look
Yeah,
into
we
that.
should.
I fuck with that
Shit.
idea. Off the spot.
Yeah.
Look at this guy Emerson
Yeah.
over there. Off the spot, bro.
Discord community undefeated, bro.
Gears
they
are
gonna,
just cranking in
Because
his
too,
head.
they gonna be behind you.
yeah, it'd be hard for us too, because then they obviously see that, oh, you guys don't have that much followers, but
That's
a lot of people know us. So that's
Yeah.
why I don't really look into followers. I know that we're doing this genuinely, so I know that it's gonna come at some point. So
Right.
same with any
Just
of you guys
staying
too.
humble.
And this is a quick thing. I think I talked to you about it. I'm just letting the viewers know and you guys know. So I don't know exactly when, but in the summer we're doing an event.
Mhm.
Eight's place or
Yeah,
five's
Five's
place.
place. Yeah.
I don't know why I said eight. Five's place. It's in the Westport, where Westport is.
Sure.
So we're doing an event there where like all the people that have been on and are gonna come on, and like just artists are gonna be there, and it's a photography place. Like it has a whole setup like photography shoot.
Studio, everything.
Studio, you can use it for free. Like it's a professional studio. Like the guy spent like he has a whole studio. Like it's a collective place,
Okay.
and so everyone's invited. It's free, and it's just a networking place where everyone networks and stuff. And that's how we got a lot of connections.
Yeah, that's
together.
how we got.
So we're gonna create our own. We're gonna do, and then as you guys can come on. We don't know the date yet, but it's gonna be here like in a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
that'll be
fine.
dope.
I
That'll
wanna
be
be at
Yeah.
I wanna be at that
Definitely
studio.
do that.
there'll
Yeah,
be
we
food,
got
but there
stuff
won't be
coming
like
out
no
too.
like drinks or nothing like that. It'll
No,
just
no,
be like a connective, like a cool ass like connection place where you can vibe out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you guys are invited for that too, and also the viewers are invited too who live in Kansas City. You guys can pull up.
Yeah, that's a vibe for real.
So we'll get that
Yeah.
chopped
Be in
up.
that
Plus our
studio.
drop, it'll be right on the same.
Yeah. It'll be around.
But yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, what are challenges? You guys face any challenges though within this? I always
We
ask
just
this
kind of
question.
discussed some of
Oh
it.
yeah, we did too.
Well, not even like shooting down the question, like what you just talked about. The biggest challenge with being an artist is nobody takes you seriously until you're already growing.
Mhm.
You know
What
what I
about
mean?
consistency?
consistency. If you want to have a song come out that doesn't sound professional, that you make at your own little studio, not really such a challenge. But if you want to pay for studio session money for the consistency, and because whenever I go to a studio session, I'm on some Juice WRLD type shit. I like 11 hours. That's what I like to do. I like to be there from daytime to nighttime and then go home at like 3 in the morning. So I pay like $400 for 12 hours or something like that. That's a big little check that person makes, and you gotta have the money for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like, last time we went to the studio, that song that he showed you before the beginning of this whole started off, that was an 11-hour session. I'm pretty sure we was there.
I think
for
12 maybe.
We was there for a cool minute.
Dang,
But we've been putting in the time. We've put in the work. So.
Yeah. Are you guys like? How do you guys come up with your lyrics? Is it just like one day you just wake up and something on your mind, or you just hit the studio and something comes out, or?
I say, like I said before, like how I just feel the vibe of the beat or whatever. But yeah, I think sometimes I don't think like wake up with it, but it's like just like see other people going through stuff or something, like also influence what I make or the lyrics from it. But besides that, I think it's just straight off the cranium for me. I mean, I know a lot of people write, and it could be better that way. But for me, if I write anything, it's probably 2 lines. And then after that, it just comes out. I don't know what it is, but that's pretty much how I make my stuff.
How the fuck does Mikkel make his music? Bro is
he
fast,
straight pen to the paper.
He's pinned to the pad.
It's basically
a lot.
It's both basically.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
The poem.
Yeah.
It was like a long ass
Yeah.
full ass
It's
essay.
engraved in his head, bro.
Yeah,
If he wrote and then he came, said it over 3 times, and then it's just immediately in his head, so he could come up sounding as a freestyle.
And he was like, hold on. I don't know if I can remember. Give me a sec. And then he started going like, like he started going crazy.
He
His
crazy.
bars are pretty, like, I'm more to lyrical, so like stuff that you can relate to and stuff like that, or stuff like that. But it was crazy just to hear what he had to say, and like how powerful it is.
Yeah, his bars, you don't understand those? I'm like, hey, you're not listening.
He has connector bars. He likes to connect like anime and like childhood memory type things, and I forget what the word is, but my favorite part about him is that he's really good at using the same words that start with the same sound, but making them all rhyme, like purify, purely, penetrational, pencil, pad, like stuff like that. And he's really good at connecting those bars like it's nothing, and I admire that. The way that I make music though is something that I suggest if you're like an artist that wants to get into writing. I don't listen to a beat. I write the song depending on how I feel. So like, let's say I just got out of a relationship, I got cheated on or whatever. I would say some, obviously it's like depressing or whatever, but I'll be writing some sad shit that I'm feeling at that moment. And the best part about writing without listening to a beat is that you can put it on any beat that you want to. Instead of if you're listening to a beat and you write it to that beat, the flow that you generate in your head is for that beat, so it's hard to bring it onto a different one. So I just basically have an empty space for what beat I'm going to use. I go to the studio like he says, and as soon as that beat starts playing, you're like, oh, okay, like shit, I'm feeling this vibe, like yeah, I'm about to hop on this or whatever. And that's pretty much how it flows. Obviously, I would say everybody in Young English that's in the main core friend group, we all kind of like freestyle our beginning once we're in the mood and there at the studio. But all of us have some pre-written shit, obviously. But once you're there, like if it's an 11-hour studio session, you have so much time to come up with some lyrics in your head and start going off of that. So that's my favorite part about it though. Like that's why I can't get no 4-hour studio session or something small, is because it's like a basketball game to where when the game first starts and you're shooting, you're warming up right then. You're trying to get in the rhythm. Once you're 6 hours deep into a session, bro, your whole vibration, every vibe that's flowing through your blood is focused. You're ready to go. You're on beat. You're doing what you need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my favorite part about it.
I thought it was just eat. Like you just hit record. You have everything written down, and that's it.
Some people can do that.
Yeah, I'd say like Mikkel is the closest to that because he always has something, like he has multiple songs, lyrics that are already in his head, so he doesn't have to write when he gets to the studio. Me, I come with like 2 songs prepared, and the rest of the time I'm sitting there listening to a beat going, trying to get it going.
What do you recommend for upcoming artists, like someone who's starting up? Either learn how to like, what is it called, mix or produce?
That definitely. If you're trying to save money and you don't really have a job right now, or you're like younger and you want to be a music artist, watch videos that are like 3 hours long. I know that sounds like a pain in the ass, but watch videos that are 3 hours long. I shouldn't be saying this, but you can crack, obviously. You can crack FL Studios. You don't have to pay for it. Get FL Studios or Presonus Studio One, or, there's multiple other things that you could use, and learn how to mix and master your own vocals. Because if you're going to a studio dropping out $400 and you don't feel like you're going anywhere, you're going to feel super unmotivated. Like, deadass super unmotivated. You're dropping money for no reason, getting 10 plays a song type thing. If you're mixing and mastering your own songs, and you're putting it out and you're only getting like 10 views, you're doing that for yourself, and you're doing it at your own comfort of your own home, you know what I mean? Other than that, if you already have that on lock and you're just focusing on like trying to lyrically get good at lyrics, it should just flow based off of who you listen to. If you listen to rock artists, you're obviously going to be more in the genre of rock. Me, I grew up listening at my mom's house like Lil Wayne and stuff like that, so I'm obviously more so into like rap music. But I take inspiration after Triple X and Juice WRLD. Once you listen to their songs enough, you get their rhythm and how they make it. You just got to pay attention. Learn the game, honestly, is the best thing that I can say. It's not the hardest learning process to get into writing. Once you start and you do it for like a week, you'll get that shit on lock, for sure. Another thing I could say is promotions. Don't be afraid to tell your friend that you make music and that you want them to promote you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Anything different?
Yeah, I would just say you can't be, if you really want to start making music, you can't be scared to post it, show it, and if you would, this depends on, I guess, on the type of music you want to make. Just make sure you're mastering the craft of what you're making. Because like he said, if you go into a studio, you don't even really know like how you want it to come out. You just spinning bands over there, then it's just a waste of time. But if you really studying your craft at your own house, maybe you can learn how to mix, freestyle. A lot of people know how to freestyle, that rap in general. So it's just like, if you can get a freestyle, maybe just put on a random beat or just say something that's feeling real coming from your heart. If you can get a vibe off of that, then I think you can just make your own vibe off of that and just make the songs. But besides that, I just say you have to stick to your craft until you find out what you want to do.
How'd you guys learn that? Did you guys learn that on the way, like to start doing your music, or was it something that you connected with someone and they told you, or you went to the studio and it's something that you just learned throughout the years and time?
To me, how we started rapping or whatever?
Or like, I'm saying like cause you know how
finding
you just
the craft
said,
to it?
yeah, like when did you learn or got the information to do that?
I would say when I found like the sound I'm trying to go for it wasn't even on purpose. It was just basically messing with your voice, saying something different, like delivering the words different. So I say me, probably just messing around with like how everything comes together until you find. Because I could put it down, like I could say something 10 times in a row, don't like it, redo it, don't like it still, and then I could just skip on, move to the next thing, and then be like, okay, that sounds way better, scrap everything, and then just go from there again. So it's just basically whatever we really feel is we should put there. But I don't know, it's not that easy sometimes. You just be in there frustrated, like, damn, I've been here for a cool hour. Haven't freaking got a whole verse down. But I don't know, that's how it is. That's how it was for me, at least. How I found it, just going through different type of sounds, different beats, until you just find it.
Can I ask your thing really quickly?
Sure.
And also, I was gonna say some like deeper shit. When I was first, I'd say like sophomore year type area, I was at this weird mind state because whenever I put a connection into somebody, or I put, like love, or I show love and I don't feel like it's reciprocating back, or I'm not getting the same affection, and that's not even on some weird shit, like even with homies type of thing, like I'll spend money even if it's my last dollar on a homie. That type of vibe, when I was feeling like it wasn't reciprocating back to me, I got in this mindset of, I feel like almost a lot of people have had it, but you feel like the world's like a simulation type of thing. You feel like you're the only person alive that's actually real. And you feel like you're getting put through a test. I finally like met my friend group, like him, Mikkel, and all of that, and I feel genuine love and respect, and you know, I feel equal in that. Once I found that group, I started like getting out of that state, but I started feeling like I had a purpose. I feel like everybody, including you if you're watching this video, I feel like everybody has a purpose. Your purpose is Come Up Vibe. You're going to do a podcast. I have faith in it. My purpose was, I feel like if you believe in religion or God or anything like that, I believe that I was put on this earth to follow the footsteps of a music artist to guide people in the right direction. And I deadass really do have the faith in that. I feel like he has a purpose as well. I feel like Mikhail has a talent and a purpose for a reason. I don't feel like when I was a sophomore, I felt when I was first coming in and everything like that, I felt like life was just weird, non-purposeful. But then, like I said, I got kind of put in a good place. And that woke me. You could basically say my third eye opened right then and there, and I started seeing life way differently. Yes, sir.
What do you believe in?
So I live with the Jehovah Witness. My brother's a Jehovah Witness. When I first moved back in Topeka, I was going through a really rough state because the whole thing that was happening with my family, obviously the ex situation, that all hit at the same exact time. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really believe in a God because I was like, why would God put you through this? But my Jehovah Witness brother said to me that he puts you through trials so that he could see what you're made for. Mm-hmm. So if I couldn't handle that weight on my shoulder, how could I handle the weight of 1 million people's on my shoulder? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So once I got through that and I started feeling stronger and more capable through all those trials and tribulations that I've been put through, I started realizing that God is real because we're all made perfectly imperfect. All of us have problems. All of us have stress, anxieties, things that we go through in life. Some people got it way worse. Some people are dying as soon as they're born, not even getting a chance to live life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just got to be blessed. Feel thankful that you're even put here like you guys right now. I mean, obviously, like you guys just got done talking about, it's super unmotivating not pulling in the numbers that you want to, but it's all for a reason. You're getting right now you're in the trial or tribulations. Right now, you feel like people aren't promoting you. You feel like people are just showing you fake love. But that will all speak for itself very soon. And I got faith in that for you guys as well.
I think I remember having a conversation with you. I'm like, I think about like, do you believe in God? And you were like, no, I don't believe in that shit. In your room, in your dad's house.
Yeah, I was in hell. I was living in hell at that point in time. That was. See, like, what the way I put it in perspective is that right now we are in hell because this is Satan's chamber. God casted Satan to this earth. He's the ruler of this earth. That's why it's so casualty and so many problems in this earth right now. The afterlife is going to be more beautiful than this. This is just something that we're living through currently. You know what I mean? Right now, I feel like we all go through hell. I can't speak for everybody. You might have like a perfect life that you feel like right now, and that's a blessing. Fucking good for you. I've been through a lot in my life. I don't really have to take you guys down the deepest tracks of my life, but when I was first coming up, when I was 9 through 14, stuff like that, I was seeing my mom nearly murdered in front of me, stuff like that. So like trials and tribulations, I felt like I was living in hell. But I feel like the people that go through the most negative things in life have the biggest blessings coming their way. You know what I mean? Because people already have the blessing of not having any negative energy around them. So I feel like the people that get put through those things will be able to guide the people that don't have a voice for themselves, which I didn't have a voice for myself until I found my friend group. Mm-hmm. Once I found my friend group, they showed me how to make a voice for myself. And now that I've been through all the things I've been through in life, I feel like I'm going to be able to lead the people, the sheep, the right direction. You know what I mean? And that's
builds you a stronger character.
Exactly.
I believe what you believe as well. Like you're put for a reason, and I always go by saying I am who I am, type of thing, and know your worth, because everybody's been through different things, and that's the thing. You can go outside right now and see all these houses, and everyone in every household goes through something, maybe different, but I believe in that everyone's here for a reason, and I always see, for example, my struggles when I was younger. It was hard to think about, like, I was depressed too, like I was sad, I was going through it, but then when I look at it, it's the bigger picture. It's like it's made me a stronger character and just to move forward.
Very beautiful way to put it. Exactly. That is exactly what it is.
You gone through shit, man?
I'm crying already.
Gone through. I haven't really been in like a depressive state like that.
Mhm.
I mean, probably the most, I wouldn't say trauma, but it's just, when I was younger, when I was, fucking, how old? Probably like 12, 11. I had moved with my mom, my sister, and then my little brother to China. So we went over there, so it's just like, okay.
I ain't
You
even
said
know that.
China.
Yeah, for real.
Goddamn, I didn't even know that.
Moved all the way to China, so basically, just the hardest thing was just, first of all, you don't know the language over there, so it's just like, damn, I don't even know what I'm doing over here.
Wait, you moved to China?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought, oh, what? I missed that part. What the fuck? Karate Kid goofy
Over
ass.
there.
Hey, don't fuck
So
with
yeah,
me.
I went over there, and then I was just basically lost. I was just like, damn, I'm in a whole different country, man.
Why?
Over there, my mom would teach English over there.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I have 2 adopted brothers from
Mhm.
China and then a sister. So
Okay.
my mom just loves China in general. But yeah, we went over there. She's teaching everything, and then
Wait, so can you speak Chinese?
nah, not like that. No
Oh,
more.
okay,
I just
okay.
know like simple things like ni hao, all those Kuan Guali, which is like welcome, all that. Just know like the basic things right now. But before, I say it took me a cool 3 or 4 months to get something.
How long were you there for?
For a year.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Dang, that's crazy.
It was just a lot of just being woken up into a different whole
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just like damn. And then comparing it to America, I'm not saying America's shit or anything, but compared to here, it's like a whole different vibe. Like it just feels good to be over there. Like there's not really people judging you like that. So when I was over there, I was just looking back. I was like, I miss all my friends over there and everything, but it's way more peaceful over here.
In
So,
China?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just everybody just had love for you basically. Just like no fakeness that you could
Yeah.
tell.
You sure they weren't just trying to holler at you or something?
Oh, no. I don't even know.
Hey,
Probably. And they're like,
Was people staring at you?
are you really black or?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
People staring at
no.
you like
Bro.
like you African American.
Bro,
The only
I know
people.
y'all probably seen
They be taking
TikToks. The
pictures.
people over there in China, or like if you black or something, or just American, they be all on you. It's-
Yeah, if
you
you're a
hop on the
blonde,
bus,
female.
everybody's just like, I'm like, I was like, yeah, I'm here. I don't know what's going on. But it is what it is.
That's funny.
But nah.
That's great.
But now coming back from there though, like coming back to America after that, I'd say that was the only time when I was just like, damn, I need to change something in my life for real. Because this is the people I was hanging out with, compared to the people I was hanging out with in China, it's basically, it's going down the wrong path. Like it's either you're gonna be on the streets somewhere, or you're just not gonna be reaching your goal in life. So after like just experiencing that, I come back and just open my eyes to what's really gonna go down, like what's really needs to be the future for your life. So I mean, it's not like on any depressive stuff, but I think just
You can
thinking
take that
about
as-
Still
you can take that as
Yeah.
a trial because
I was just saying, just thinking about how it's so different and seeing like if coming back here makes you more depressed, not like fully, because I can fully understand of what I could do to make it better from living in a different place. Then I think that's the route I started going after that. Because after that, my whole new friend group changed. And then a couple of years later, then I meet one of my homies that started doing music. Like he just made beats and everything. So
Mhm.
after that is, I think we just freestyle and everything. So then
And what age was that at?
that was probably like 16.
Okay.
Cause it took
How old are you
me.
now?
I'm 23 now.
Okay.
hmm But yeah, it took me a little bit just to figure out who I should be talking to, just chilling with in general. 'Cause I was just like, I can see the difference in people.
surrounding yourself with people likewise is the best thing you could do.
On the same type of path, or just like the energy itself.
Energy.
You can be on a whole completely different path, but if your friends aren't like still got the energy you want to be around, then you can still make each other better.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Carson, where do you see yourself in 2 years from now?
Where I see myself in 2 years, shitting on all my peers, the ones that wish they were right here. I see myself where I want to be in 2 years from now. I see myself over the next year really putting my head where I need to put it. Because recently in Topeka, I've just been partying and not doing shit with myself. other than like making connections and promoting myself. But from this day forward, I plan on putting a lot more time into the studio. I just talked about the whole putting the label thing together and actually promoting our music on other platforms. I feel like as soon as we touch down on Apple Music and Spotify, we're going to start going to 10,000 monthly listeners, 20,000 monthly listeners, 100,000 monthly listeners, and it's just going to blow up from there, like that ass. And then after living here for a little while, I do plan on moving to like California or Las Vegas because it's hard to blow up in Kansas. I will say that. Tech Nine, Superman, some couple of actors. That's all about we have for Kansas. If you move to Las Vegas or something that's like a party city.
Tech Nine Vegas, yeah.
Tech Nine like blew up for a couple of years and about that, and then he's like falling off now type thing. So I want to put myself in a position in the surroundings where you got likewise connections out in California or Las Vegas, or you got bigger viewers, because the music that you post in Kansas gets on people's For You page in Kansas. So if I was in California posting it, you have so much bigger of an audience to get put on a For You page for. You know what I mean? So it's way easier to get viewers, blow up, spread. So I like where Mikhail's going, and I'm going to say Mikhail because he doesn't want to move out of Kansas. He wants to blow up in Kansas. He believes, and I believe in it too, he's destined to be the next Kansas artist to put Kansas on the map. I have faith in that. I have faith in that. But I feel like, you know what I mean, moving is also a really good development for growth. And me and Mikhail have been talking about it. I know Cole's going to watch this podcast. I've talked to Cole about moving to Las Vegas. Mikhail wants to move with me. As soon as we get our minds put together, it's really wraps from there. Seriously. We both need a motivator to motivate us to wake up every morning and do what we need to do. So being surrounded by that is going to be like the biggest step in our lives for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
You moving with your girl?
I actually am. I'm about to move with my girl in 3 months, actually.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Hopefully, maybe OP, maybe not, I don't know. But 2 years, shoot. I would say definitely by that time, have the type of vibe of music and group all in one spot. Like Lil K, Mikhail, all that. We have all our equipment, and then just releasing. I said just releasing straight fire.
Straight bop.
And then obviously got to stack the guap.
I never asked
promotion,
you.
all that.
I never asked you. Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now? We never asked each other. Yeah.
We never have?
I don't think so.
I think we did one.
Bring it in Joe Rogan.
Big.
I mean, it changed.
2 years. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I have a lot in mind, but I'm just a very everywhere type of person. So like right now I'm in barber school, and yes, I want to start barber, but I just kind of also, because I do cosmetology as well. My mom's a cosmetologist, so I want to start her with her business within that, and obviously I want to start myself within that, but then also see myself doing in the future like some type of sales investment, like real estate and stuff like that, and also on the side of that. And then I also see myself doing what we're doing now, still the podcast, and I do plan on launching my own sports brand, sorry. So that's what I see myself doing. And probably maybe not exactly 2 years, but I'm gonna be working with it.
So I have a question that I'm gonna ask both of you. Obviously, I want you to get to where you think you're gonna be in 2 years, but let's say that the podcast starts taking off, right, and it blows up, and you guys are making guaparoonies, right, bands, the stackaroonies. Are you gonna still be passionate and doing investments and stuff like that, or do you think you'll go full time with going down the path?
The way I see it is, yes, I'll still starting some type of investment, whether that's stocks or that's real estate, just because I do believe in different ways of income, just because, yes, this is blowing up, but I also I'm thinking further on, like family wealth wise. So like my kids pass it down, or my brothers, whatever's going on. So I'm thinking more of that way. I'm not just saying it like, yeah, I blew up and here I am. No, I see it as more as I'm trying to help my family get to it, and I want to be that first person in my family to break that chain where we're not in middle class anymore. You know, we want to teach them the skills of life that will get you there. Because reality, the way I see it is, school doesn't teach you anything. School just teaches you to become another employee, and then take your taxes out of your taxes, and then you're back at square one. And
NPC right there.
So I believe in, yes, money. A lot of people, I don't know what you guys think about money or whatever, but I see money as not just like happy as in money, like you get money that makes you happy, but I see it too as we don't learn it because if you think about it, rich people, like, they know so much things about money, and it's not even just about being rich, but it's just be financially free for me. But that's it.
That book came in clutch.
No, I've been on the because when I was in
shout out to Rich Dad
Poor Dad. Yeah, that book's really good too. But yeah, since I changed my mindset since I was like in, I want to say like my senior year, my mindset completely changed. So that's where I'm at.
Where do you see yourself being in 2 years, bro?
I don't know. What's in 2 years? 2024?
Oh.
You're asking somebody that just lives by the day, bro.
They said, what year we in?
It's gonna go by fast. I know that.
Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. Maybe a kid.
A kid.
Kid?
I'm not ready
You
for
guys
that.
already married.
Nah, I'm not trying to settle down just yet like that. Like to have a kid, like
Yeah.
become a father and family stuff. Nah, I'm trying to. What I really want to become is a movie director. Like that's what I've told you and I've told everyone. I think movie director. Like I want to make movies like that are in the movie theaters, AMC type shit. So I want to focus on that, and also like I want to like the podcast. It's not like this. I think we created
It's like
it
a
not for
hobby for
us,
us.
not for us. It's more for like you guys who just help Kansas City because obviously there's dickheads who don't want to like.
We just love helping people. That's the thing. We grew up just helping people in general. Like, you could see us walking down the street. We'll get out somebody money just because we feel that, you know, it's not because we just want to give out money. But, like, if I'm walking too and I'll see someone and I'm like, damn, like, that person's touching me, then I'll do whatever it is that I feel like that person needs. This is how we've always
Just help,
been.
bro.
One of the best procedures that I can give you guys for a word of advice for like your journey and everything like that is learn. I'm really good at it just because of the trials and tribulations I got put through. Learn how to read people
Yeah, I'm
really
good at
well,
reading people.
like really, really well. To where like first interaction, first hand gesture, first handshake,
Yeah.
you got to know what they're like. That's why I don't always hand money out to homeless people and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Because what is their intentions? What are they going to use this
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
But if I read that it's like a good homeless person, they have a good energy and a good vibe,
Yeah.
I will give them the money and then I'll give them a word of advice. Like, even though you're homeless, you can get a job, sleep
Yeah.
outside the job, start getting comfortable, and I'll be
Mhm.
here to support that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's somebody in Kansas City that I feel like robs people or like just is a mugger or like is really bad energy, I won't help them just because they're
Yeah.
not helping themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing that I can give you guys for a word of advice is, like I said, I'm secluded. I don't really be recruiting in new friends and stuff like that because I feel like I'm already on this path and journey that I don't want to feel like I owe anybody anything. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I owe my best friends and I owe the closest people that I ever had in my life, which is like you. Obviously, even though I moved, you still pulled up on me. That's real
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
I
Mikhail
got you.
pulled
I
up
got
on
you,
me.
bro.
That's real shit.
Hold up.
He still talks to me. We played the game almost every day together until we just kind of lost interest in Call of Duty. That's real shit. But other than that, that's the best word of advice that I can give you is learning how to read people. I'm really good at reading people. Like fucking Swaggy P at reading people, bro. I'm pushing P on that subject.
What else we got? We're about to hit that mark, low key,
Yeah,
the
but-
hour mark.
Yeah, you
But
guys
it's been good having you guys. You guys definitely had great information. Like I said, every artist brings something different. So like how you said, the TikTok and all this stuff, and just what you said about your struggles and whatnot. Because I know there's people out there that probably are in the same shoes as you, or maybe even yours. You know what I mean? So
For sure.
it's really good for people to relate with that too.
What do you guys want to promote? Straight to the camera.
We got the SoundCloud on there. I ain't dropped nothing yet because I want it to be perfection. But it's Elijah-Reedman-1 on SoundCloud. And yeah, that's about it for that.
Do we have enough time to like play one song
Yeah.
from each artist?
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you want to play through the MacBook or would you not be able
We're
We can-
recording.
Yeah.
We're-
So word
We're it will
or no?
because we're using it to record.
you want to play one of your songs first?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Any vibe that you want to hit
Pull it
with,
over
and I'll play one of my songs.
Yeah, yeah. If you can pull it right here, you'll still be able to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
That girl calling you? Oh no, that's me. Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. Oh shit, I thought it was you, bro. What's up, babe?
It's true.
Huh?
Got him lacking.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, they cool. I'm in the middle of a. You want to say hi to Carson?
Oh,
Hi.
don't look at my feet. Hi.
This is Carson.
Don't forget about my boy Young E right here.
Yeah, we got Young E.
What's up?
Is he Young E?
Yes, I should get the shoes.
Yeah, sure. What are they for?
Just to wear?
Okay.
No, to put on my hands.
All right. Use them as gloves. All right. Bye. I love you. What's it called? She hit you up for so she was gonna throw me a secret birthday party.
I didn't get back to that. I was forever to reply.
So I was playing. I took her tablet with me because I played Shark Evolution on her tablet, and then I randomly went on Instagram because I was gonna log into my Instagram, but then I was like, damn, she's got hella messages. So I clicked on it because I just wanted to see, and I saw all my some of my close friends. I was like, what the hell? Why is she DMing some of my close friends? And then I see you on there. I see other people, and then I click on it. I saw Ike. I click on it, and then she's trying to throw me a secret birthday party. And I'm not really I don't know. I'm not really one of those that likes to have a secret party. So then I'm like, babe, is there any way? Like, I was trying to figure out. Like, I talked to my Call of Duty friends. I'm like, how can I tell my girl that I don't want a secret birthday party?
Yeah.
And they're like, just get straight to it. And then I just told her, I'm like, hey, babe, I went through your iPad. And then she got so sad and mad. And then I was like, is there any way we can not do this? Like, I don't want a surprise birthday party because it's like weird. I just want to hang out with you or hang out with some of my friends, and that's it. I don't want like a big event. And then we figured it out. We're good now.
I was so late to reply on that because I thought it was one of those fucking, you want to be a model? I was like, I'm not fucking with it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
You guys should have do it.
Oh yeah. Let's bump that shit.
It could just be a couple seconds. If it's one that's
we gonna
like
get copyrighted? You gonna copyright us?
I'm gonna copyright it. No, you know I need that bread real quick. No lie.
I'm gonna get you with I'm gonna have one with me and Mikhail on there. Good old XL.
And I'll let you guys choose between a couple songs. Just choose which one you think that I should do.
Promise.
You like that?
Hmm?
I'll do that one. Has you heard that one?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know.
Which one?
Promise me. Promise me.
I think I saw. Did you?
I think I saw.
When did you drop it?
SoundCloud.
Yeah, when did you drop it? Because I have listened to some of it, but I think those are way back. Those go way back.
You're about to hear a whole new artist again. So.
I couldn't find another one, but this
I
is a different one that I made in the studio when we went.
Actually.
It's a different vibe. Kind of like not really R&B type shit, but
I like R&B.
Ooh, I remember this. This was at the same studio session. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Sneak peek? Sneak peek or it's already dropped?
Yeah, I ain't dropped it yet. That's the little thing right
Okay. When is that dropping?
Thing.
You got a date?
I want to further in the song. I want to switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because I just think this is not how I want it to sound. So I fix all that, and it's gonna be dropped for sure.
Okay.
I like R&B.
Everybody
so
pressing
that's
me.
Cool.
Yeah, I do. That's the first kind of genre I actually started off with R&B, but hey, it's gotta go with different flows too. So
you're next.
I'll let you. Do you want to hear the Promise Me one, or do you want to hear like Damn Baby or Moon and Stars? Which one catches your ear?
Repeat though.
Promise Me, Damn Baby, parentheses So Fine, parentheses, or Moon and Stars.
Oof.
those are all fire.
Moon and Stars and Promise Me both sound pretty good. Moon and Stars.
Those ones. Moon and Stars and Promise Me.
Promise Me?
Yeah. Both of those.
Both of them?
Yeah. Just
or here, do Moon and Stars and then whatever other one you want to do.
Okay.
That you like.
Okay. My phone's quiet, by the way.
No, you get it.
Do you have water in your phone?
I don't know what it is, but
Okay.
Here, I'll play the next one because it sounds a little muffled. It sounds.
Please.
I listen to those type of beat. My brother plays a lot of artists and it has the same type of rhythm too. So I fuck with that.
So you could play
Yeah.
Promise Me if you want to. I think that one's like everybody's favorite of my songs.
I fuck with that Vines.
Huh? I love Damn Baby. Like, it sounds like an interlude.
Play that one then.
Damn, baby.
Yeah.
Damn
And you press
Baby.
it. You press it.
Yeah, that shit stays stuck in my head. My girl walking.
Like damn.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm
It's
so
that 15th time in 2
fine.
minutes. I'm like, hey, blame KP.
This was at the 12-hour studio session that we had.
Honestly, here's my heart, please don't break it. I smoke off all my pain, but I got a feeling if this feeling's real, I'll be sane. Depend on you and not Miss Jane. Take a plane, we is going to the mall, buying everything. I don't care, keep on asking where we're going, just know it is everywhere. Take a flight, in London staying overnight, yeah that's right. I wanna love, baby, ain't no time to fight.
See, I love it when we talk. I love it when you laugh. I love it when you
It's
smile.
Mikhail.
I don't like that you're so closed off now. Like in the beginning, we were so free. Please help me find out how bad my trauma is because maybe I don't know myself enough. You know, and if you just stick it through and talk to me, it really will make some work out. I really do love you. I really appreciate everything that we've been through.
Baby, why you so damn fine now? Just trying to get the bad.
Bro, what?
It's
How many
cold.
listens? It's cold.
Now I see what you mean by you guys all put together like how much like they came in the music and then just I know what you mean.
Go off the volume.
Can you play like just a little snippet of Promise Me? Because I do want her to hear it.
Alright, bet.
That's like one of my favorite. I was so energetic in this song. I was just feeling myself. Everybody was passed out at the studio session but me and the producer. This was like the last hour of the session.
Promise me that your love's not just fake. Promise me that you ain't the same mistake. No, promise me that you'll be there when I'm about to break. What would that take? Promise me that your love's not just fake. Promise me that you ain't the same mistake. No, promise me that you'll be there when I'm about to break. What would that take for you to care? You said you cared, now I'm scared to love. You ain't from above. So I smoke out on my pain. Yeah, you play me like Nintendo games. Yes, you got your ranks. Break it all. You're building you a demon.
No, yeah, I fuck with it.
I
Yeah,
fuck with it.
your
Like
sound has
switching.
definitely your sound has definitely changed from
Yeah.
when I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
I was in
Lil
Black.
Gasper or what was it?
Gasper the Ghost.
Yeah.
White like
Yeah.
I'm Casper, smoking on the gas, call me Gasper.
No, yeah, this song is everybody go stream Damn Baby. It's actually
It's a
fire.
vibe, yeah.
That is fire.
It's only got 142 views, but we're gonna get it up. Everybody go stream it. Everybody go stream it. I'll link it down below. Listen to it.
Appreciate that.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, it was fun having you guys on. I appreciate you guys coming by, especially you because you live far as shit. But yeah,
Even farther to drive to Olathe, then drive here from Olathe. That shit was detrimental, I guess.
yeah, especially with the prices. Come on now.
I swear to
Boy.
God, bro. You mean
Damn.
All
All right, you got anything else?
No, I already said.
You want to end it?
I want to say something really quickly though,
Yeah,
before
for
you end it. If you have any passion, anything that you feel like you were here or purposely put here for, chase that shit. Don't let nobody talk you out of it because that person is just jealous that you could come up with that. Keep that shit likewise. If you have any friends around you that seem like they're surrounded by negative energy, show them extra love. Be there for them. I'm always there for people. Like they're going to link my social media down below, I think. If you guys are going through anything in life, if you're depressed, you're going through something, feel free to message me and I'll get back to you ASAP. No Rocky, no cap. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for having me on.
Gotcha, bro.
Appreciate the bro coming with me.
Sir.
It's much love. Make sure to show them love though, regardless. If this is on their Snapchat, they're snippeting this part right here for their Snapchat, y'all better fucking repost this, and I'm not playing with you because these motherfuckers deserve it, no lie.
Thank you so much.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys have any questions for them and we'll bring them back on. And peace out guys.
Deuce.
Deuce.